I'm Rick Howard, president of Kingdom Magic Vacations. In my job, I get to travel a lot. I explore the world on land and sea, eating in unique restaurants and discovering interesting locations. I'm always looking for new places to visit, and I want you to travel with me. Welcome to Travel with Rick. Hey everybody, real quick before we start the show this week, I just wanted to give you a quick reminder about our Adventure by Disney Backstage Magic for next year, June 24, 2012. We've got 30 spots available for the biggest time in Southern California you can imagine. We're going to go from Hollywood to Anaheim. We're going to do a lot of cool stuff. We're going to see some backstage Disney magic. So for all of you Disney fans like me, this is going to be the Adventure by Disney of the year. If you want to join me, June 24, 2012 through June 29, click the banner below for all the details. But come on, let's watch a great episode of Travel with Rick. Well, we're here at Epcot again. I got my good friend Rhino Ken.
What's up,
hey,
Rick?
Ken,
how are you?
Welcome back. I'm doing great,
Always
man.
a pleasure.
I see wine and I see food and I see you. I know what we're doing.
It's food and wine.
It is food and wine, man. We're having a blast out here. For you guys that don't know Rhino Ken, tell them a little bit about what you do, who you are, and the whole deal, man.
Well, you know, Rhino Wine Gear is where I'm from, born and raised.
Right.
So all your, wine accessory needs are fulfilled there. RhinoWineGear.com.
Carriers, corkscrews,
decanters, glasses.
Nice. Anything to do with having great wine and enjoying the experience.
Enhancing your experience, exactly.
Nice.
Enhancing your experience with wine. No wine particularly.
Okay.
We'll save that for, wine library.
Daily Grape and all those guys. Yeah,
so everything
away.
surrounding wine.
Cool.
And one of the cool things is we wanted to make a difference when we started our business, and that was to give back to the world, and we do that by donating a portion of our proceeds to Save the Rhino International.
Very cool. Very cool. So we'll link all that up below. Yeah. Check out the foundation. Definitely check out Ken's Wine Store for all you wine aficionados. I know you gave us this really cool carrier this year. We really enjoyed the wine carrier.
Excellent.
Lots of cool stuff out there too, like you say, to enhance your wine experience. I love decanting red wines now. It's become one of my cool things.
Once you start doing it, you can't stop.
You kind of get spoiled, right? You become.
You do.
I am, guys. It's true. I'm becoming a wine snob. It definitely is happening. All right, so listen, we're back here for the 16th Annual Food and Wine Festival. We're going to do something a little different this episode, right? So we have pre-programmed, pre-loaded our little Epcot gift card here with $100. We've got 5 countries. We got all afternoon. I got a good friend and $100, and we're going to see if we can hit 5 countries and how far we can go around Epcot. We're starting in Australia. What do we got here, bro?
All right. Well, you have the grilled lamb chop with a potato goat cheese salad.
Right. And you got shrimp with...
I got shrimp with it's a...
Shrimp.
Well, it's, shrimp, but it has a pepperberry citrus glaze on there.
Right.
And then you're drinking the Greg Norman Shiraz.
Yes.
And I have the...
And drinking is a verb, so...
And I have the Cununga Hill Chardonnay, so... On a nice day like today, that's...
I bet that is rocking. The Shiraz is really nice. And Ken, he's a lot more of a connoisseur of this kind of thing. He said, Rick, do you need a knife? And I said, no, this thing's got a handle built in on it. So I'm going to jump right into this lamb chop from Australia. Actually, I'm going to try a little bit of these potatoes here. I've got some red.
I'm just going to pull off my tails on here.
Dude.
Yeah.
Since you don't have a side, you really should try a bite of that potato, man. It rocks.
Okay.
Okay.
The citrus glaze is nice on here.
Good. This is really good as well. The lamb chop is really, really tender. Kind of about a medium rare sear on there. It's got a great reduction on it. I'm not sure exactly what that is.
That was that's a Shiraz reduction.
It's got a Shiraz reduction to go with my Shiraz, which is really, that's a good pairing. I don't care who you are, man.
Well, you can't go wrong with that. All right, let's see here. This is the worst thing about doing little shish kebab things is they could end badly. Oh, there we go. We're good.
Yeah, that's really nice. Lamb chop, really tender, a lot of flavor. Really like that reduction sauce on there. The potatoes they have it paired with really good. Now this is the test.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That Shiraz just really makes it pop. You get a lot of great after on the back palate there.
Okay.
I'm learning this stuff now,
You're
so
such a professional.
great guess. Got a great finish with it. Great compliment to the lamb chop here, so I'm really liking that. How does the Chardonnay go with the shrimp?
The Chardonnay is perfect with the shrimp, especially that glaze. So usually have your shrimp just grilled up, but that little citrus berry, little bit of heat with just a little bit of pepper in there, really really smooth and nice. Really smooth and nice. And I saved you one.
What a guy. And definitely try that potato.
Thing.
Oh, definitely do that.
Try one of these here.
And I am going to snag a shrimp here. Oh, yeah.
Right?
I like that. Yeah, it's really, really good. A little citrusy in there. I like that a lot, man. I like that a lot. How's the potato?
The potato's good.
Really
Even
good.
That, you know, I'm not a fan of goat cheese personally.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that. Nah.
But I'm always open to try because you'll have to have an open mind. You know,
I forget things so quick. I mean, there's so much running through this brain,
it's
man.
just a hint that it was nice. It was nice. And that reduction sauce was good. I tried that on there too. Take another sip here. As always, another gorgeous day.
Beautiful day.
Florida.
The rain was threatening. It's rained here all week.
Yes, we got a lot.
We got a lot of rain in Vero too. We got 7.5 inches of rain in 2 days in Vero Beach. So I was glad when the sun came out to recognize it. All right, so let's recap really quick here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I had the Shiraz. That was $3.25. You had the Chardonnay.
Yep, and that was $2.50.
Right. I had the lamb was $5.75.
And I had the shrimp, which was $4.50.
All right, and that brings us to a total of $16. Off of our 100, we have $84 left. Yeah, see, we're high-tech mathematicians here on Travel with Rick.
One.
Yeah, 100 less, yeah, 84 bucks left right here, and we're going to be moving on. Which way are we going, Ken?
That way.
As always, we're going that way. I want you guys to follow us along. We're going to finish our wine. We'll meet you over there.
Cheers.
Well, Ken, we've moved on and found ourselves in Germany.
Germany, look at that. It's gorgeous.
It's right there. It's a beautiful country right here in Epcot. Who knew? What a great food and wine. We did. Yeah, we did. You know, and actually, you guys that follow me on Travel with Ricky, you know, my family went to Germany last year on Adventures by Disney. Just a fantastic vacation. We had a lot of great food, and I shouldn't have been surprised. I knew it, but I have grown to love the Rieslings there. While my wife enjoyed a lot of the beers, because my wife is the beer drinker in the family, I'm not. But I do enjoy wine, and we found a lot of local Rieslings there, which we have some here, right?
Yes, we do. We do.
Awesome. So, what a great food and wine festival, right? I mean, all these great countries. We have added them up. There are 30 booths anyway, and just all kinds of regions, all kinds of foods, all kinds of great wines, right?
It's absolutely fantastic, and actually to sit here and to just look out, you know, and to see all these countries around World Showcase around the lake there. It's fantastic.
It's beautiful. And Disney does such a fantastic job with the additional booths that they put out, with all the countries they invite and promote, and just with the great cuisine and wines that we have. It's just a fantastic time here. And I understand that you have a little bonus for our Travel with Rick viewers, right?
Yes, for everyone who follows Travel with Rick. As you know, Rhino Wine Gear, Rhino Ken, here we go. We're going to give a special discount to all you guys. So if you're looking for some cool gifts or whatever, when you go to checkout, promo code FW for food and wine, FW13, we'll give 13% off. And since it's Halloween and
it's
October.
Awesome. So the holidays are coming up, so if you're thinking of that special gift for that wine lover in your family or in your life, that would be a great place to look. So check out Ken's website, rhinowinegear.com, and mention that code FW13, and you can enjoy 13% off of your purchases all the way through the end of the Food and Wine Festival, which is mid-November, November 14th, right?
Yep.
All right, so awesome. So thank you very much for doing that.
Thank you.
Ken's gift to you guys. So all right, so now we chose some soup on a hot Florida day. We were a little reluctant, but it's a goulash soup, jam full of big chunks of potatoes and beef and
looks like there's
carrots,
peppers and onions in there.
Yep. So I think that's going to be pretty tasty. And you've got the traditional pretzel sausage roll.
Right, it's the Nuremberger sausage in a pretzel roll. Obviously, you can see the pretzel there. It looks delicious.
With some mustard, and we've got a couple of wines paired here. I have a Sailback QBA Riesling, which looking really forward to that. Looking really forward to the goulash here. So we are sharing, so make our budget go a little further around World Showcase. This is a great tip for you guys, because that sausage roll was pretty good size. Right. And they gave us 2 cups anyway, I guess, kind of like the Starbucks thing, you know.
Right, so you don't burn yourself.
There you go.
You know. Yeah. And I'm drinking the Sailback Spotlys, which is a nice white wine.
Now that's really good. Potatoes are a nice flavor.
All right, I'll start with this with you.
It's like a good vegetable stew here.
Yeah.
You know? I think there's a little wine in that too.
You think?
I think so. You know better than me.
Looks like there's a little bit of beef in there. There is, actually.
definitely. So think of like a beef vegetable stew, pretty much.
Very nice.
So that's rocking, and this is the wine that they paired with it. Again, the QBA Riesling Selbach. Oh yeah, nice and sweet, crisp, good flavor with that. And
I'm going to bet you.
there, buddy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm going to bet you this
right
wine's going to go well with that too. The Spotlys, yep.
Good.
Yeah.
So you can go either way with that then,
Okay,
right?
sure.
A little mustard there for my my pretzel roll.
A little pretzel mustard.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, we found no shortage of either Riesling or sausage when we were in Germany. So we're eating and drinking the staples of Germany here, I think. That's nice, right?
Yes, it is. That sausage is really good.
So it didn't say, but I'm assuming maybe this is kind of like a bratwurst or something?
It just says a sausage.
Could be anything.
Sausage is different than a bratwurst. Different
Okay.
than a hot dog. Different than a...
Oh my goodness, do tell.
Right? Oh, I don't know. They have different names. They got to be different, right?
Okay. Very good though. Again, soup's got a great flavor.
And if there are any sausage experts out there, feel free to leave us a comment.
Leave
Let
a
us know
comment below. Teach
the
us
difference
about
between-
sausage, guys.
Yeah.
I know there's probably
Sausage, bratwurst, hot dog.
some German connoisseurs out there. You guys know how I love hot dogs, so I mean, if it's around in a tube, how bad can it be? I'm loving it. I think it's probably the world's most perfect, convenient food are hot dogs and sausages and all that good stuff, kielbasa, the whole deal. All right, so let's tally up here. Okay, so I made out good on the wine this time. The Selbach QBA Riesling was $275.
Nice.
All right, so your Selbach
Spotlight is $425. I'm sorry, $450. $450
All right, so the goulash was $350, which we shared, and then the sausage roll, which we shared,
was $450.
all right, for a grand total of $1525. So we got to Germany with $84 less our $1525 little venture here. We're left with a grand total of
$68.75.
$68.75. So with that, 68 bucks, we're going to move on to another country. We've got 3 more to go.
Yes.
We want you guys to come that
Always.
way with us. Well, Ken, we found our way to Ireland now.
Here we are.
Here we are in Ireland.
Just
and
like that.
This was a huge hit for the last 2 years. You know, this is 3 years we've been doing travel with Rick here, man. Big
Boom.
ups.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Every time it's been great.
And always a big hit in Ireland is this lobster-packed little bowl here.
Lobster and scallop fisherman's pie.
Oh yeah, man.
So it's not a shepherd's pie.
Right.
It's fisherman's
Okay.
pie. 'Cause it's
So
got lobster and scallop
I
in it.
do remember one of the flops of last year, though,
Oh,
was,
yeah.
was the wine pairing.
Which
The
wine here.
You guys won't see me do this very often, but I passed on the wine. Oh yes, yes I did.
Yeah, this is the Bunratty Mead honey wine, and well, let's just.
And instead of wine this year, folks, I am bringing you directly from Central Florida, Zephyr Hills.
Yes.
And just as a reminder, what we do want to say is it is a warm day out here today, and you're moving around. You know,
You're
there's
drinking alcohol.
There's a lot of ground to cover at Food and Wine. It's warm out. I mean, you know, it's still October. I get it, but you know, it's still mid-80s here. So you guys want to make sure you stay hydrated. It's just really, really important. I mean, nobody wants to see someone flailing on the side from too much wine.
As funny as that may look.
Just not a good thing. You wouldn't want it to be you.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
So make sure you stay hydrated. Drink lots of water. Bring some water from home. They have water at all the booths. They have water fountains here. So lots of options for you there. We happen to bring some from home. So it did not come off of our budget today, even though it is $250 at the booths.
Right. So before we really knock the honey wine, I do want to say it's very similar to a port.
Okay.
So it's got that richness to it, almost like a brandy base that you're going to feel.
Right.
So not that it's anything, I love port myself. It's just.
And you have been educating me a bit in ports as we've gone out to some of the finer restaurants on property.
We have.
And one thing I did notice too, even though we initially didn't really care too much for the honey wine last year, the more we drank it with the pie, it did go, it grew on us a bit.
Yes, exactly. So again, once you start, marrying the food and the wine, it kind of takes on a whole new flavor.
Okay.
So
we grabbed a couple of the lobsters here, and what we did, since I didn't grab the wine, is we went ahead and grabbed the other entree because Ken and I, he wasn't going to share this pie. I wasn't going to share the pie. We both got a pie. So what we did go ahead and do was just pick up the cheese platter. If you want to tell the folks about that, Ken.
Yeah, we got an aged Irish cheddar in there, as well as the doublener and the Ivernia cheese. And there's some bread in there too. Does it tell us what bread it is? Oh, there's some apple chutney.
Okay.
And, well, what would you call that? Brown bread?
It's a brown bread.
And that's what it's called, brown bread.
It's packed with some grains, maybe some nuts in there. I'm not really sure. But it's got a little bit of a crust to the top of it, maybe some kind of sweet crusting on the top of it. So
yeah, I wish we knew which cheese was which here.
Yeah, kind of hard to say.
We'll find out when we taste it.
All right, so I'm dying to dive into this lobster thing here, man. Oh yeah, and like always, it's just packed full of scallops and lobster. This is really rocking.
Got a nice cheese on top of there. Is that really hot? Because it just came out of the oven. It's too hot?
It's not too hot, but it is warm. Oh, but that flavor, man. That roux that's in there on the bottom, so good. Lots of cheese flavor. I'm tasting the lobster already. Did you find that big lobster claw meat in there yet?
I have not.
Okay.
It's in there from last year.
They may have cheesed.
Oh, look at you.
Big chunk of lobster there. Really, really good. So
great taste throughout.
Yeah. So think of like your classic shepherd's pie, except this is a fisherman's pie. So instead of the beef, you're getting chunks of lobster, chunks of scallop in there, lots of cheese. Yeah, good flavor.
So if you're looking for something to fill up on, this is going to be a nice
party. Yeah, and we even had to get one of these for our cameraman. Andrew, you're doing a rocking job. You're going to love this, man. And Andrew is just doing such a fabulous job. I want to give a big shout out to Traveling Harris. He really is. He's scouting all the locations. He's finding us the best places. This year, we're not setting up our camera and lugging it around. It's so nice traveling with Traveling Harris. Thanks a lot, bud. He's back there behind the camera, hardly eating a thing, watching us eat and drink, you know, and he's doing a great job. So give him a big shout out in the comment section, everybody.
Okay, so here's the difference with the, wow. All right, so mixing the fisherman's pie with the honey wine.
Okay. It's working, right?
Well, the honey like went away in that last sip I took, and I got like a big burst of alcohol, like poof, in the mouth. So,
is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it was a good thing.
Okay.
If you want to take a sip, try it. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
So it's just the honey doesn't do it for you, right?
Yeah, it's a little sweet, but not in a good way. You know, when you say Riesling is a little sweet, that's a good thing for me.
This is definitely a sweet.
Yeah, just not quite so. I mean, I see the port correlation there. Yeah, definitely close to that. So, you know, from that standpoint, not bad. Just wouldn't be my first choice of a pairing with that. You know, I could think of a nice Sauvignon Blanc with that. To me, would be a rockin' pairing. But you know, hey, that's just me. And
here's the giant chunks of lobster we talk about in here. Look at that.
All right, it's looking really good. We still got 2 more countries to go, bro.
2 more. All right. Well, we should probably, before we finish this, why don't we talk about the cheese?
The cheese. All right, here. So let's break this bread. Let's break bread together, my friend. And we'll.
And we couldn't find a knife.
We couldn't. Here, I've got a fork I haven't used here.
All right.
But we're old friends here on Travel with Rick, you know. Oh, that one's a little harder.
Yeah.
That one may be tough.
There you go. Chop that there, and then cut it again at the end.
All right, and then we'll break this boy out here and try to break that off like that. Okay. All right, so I'm going to try this one here first.
I'll do that with you.
Nice.
Again, I don't think either of us are really cheese aficionados.
No.
But it's tasty.
I like a good smoked Gouda, but you know, from there, cheddar, I can't really tell you much past that, you know.
I don't know if that's the doublener or the Ivernia.
A lot of people were ordering it. We're actually confident just going through and getting a couple of the pies. A lot of people were ordering the cheese plate. We thought it'd be a good thing to step off on and give it a try. So
I'm going to jump to the next piece here.
And I'm actually going to take that same piece, mix it here with a little bread. Because cheese and bread, I mean.
Squirrel.
Exactly. Doug, ladies and gentlemen, your new Travel with Rick co-host.
That's what I was looking for.
Great movie.
All right, the bread's actually got a good taste.
Did you like that cheese?
I like that cheese.
Good.
And actually, the bread's really nice with it too, so that works really well. And we'll try this last cheese here.
That's got to be the cheddar.
Yeah, I think so. Ah! Squirrel.
They heard me. Oh, he is up there. There he goes.
I don't know if that's chunks of potato or chunks of lobster, but it's chunks of goodness. And that's really, really good there.
I forgot the apple chutney.
Ah,
You know what? Take
but
this
I
bread.
didn't.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, my friend.
All right,
Closer
I'll
to
go
you.
first. It looks like there's little bits of apple in there. See that?
Nice.
There's raisins too.
Very nice. There is a good reason why Food and Wine is one of my favorite times every year at Walt Disney World. I mean, this is just incredible, right?
And it's such a variety of flavors.
Yeah.
You know, so you're not just going to one restaurant getting one thing.
Right.
Sampling here, there, all the way around. So.
Yeah, and our goal is, and you know, Ken and I, we kind of have a theme today. We're going around with $100 and seeing how far we can go, and obviously we're going to make it to 5 countries with $100. But our goal for this Food and Wine Festival, between the multitude of hosts that we have, you know, Ken's been on a couple of episodes so far. We have Amanda that's going to be on again. We've got John Donahue coming. Leslie is coming, my wife. And our goal is by the end of Food and Wine is to hit every one of the 30 booths. I know, it's a daunting task, but
somebody has to do it.
I am up for it. I have friends. We will make it through.
And the way you're keeping track of that is through the Discovery Passport.
Absolutely. This is a great little thing.
And they stamp you with each country each time you make a purchase there.
And each country has its own unique little stamp, so it's kind of like collecting your passports and visiting different countries as you travel the world. So it's a great little keepsake, fun way to make it around the world. And as we're saying that, let's go ahead and do a recap here.
Yeah,
so our fisherman's pie, we're $5.75. So we got to Ireland today with $68.75 left. We had 2 fisherman's pie, even though we did get one for our cameraman. We got to feed the cameraman, but we took that off of our tally. They were $5.75 each. The mead honey wine was $4.75, and the cheese plate was $3.50. So our total for this country for Ireland was $19.75, and that leaves us with
$49.
$49 even, and only 2 countries left to go. We're going to breeze through our next 2, guys, and as we move
that way,
as always, once you guys come along with us, well, magically, here we are in Greece.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Yeah.
So we're back. We've done Greece before.
We have.
All right. So last year, I do recall we voted Greek wine, most improved, because 2 years ago we didn't really care for the Greek wine.
But that was 2 years ago. That's in the past. Man. Let's just...
So now this is the 3rd year we're here, and I have a red.
For the first time in Greece, right?
Yeah.
We've had white all the time in Greece.
We don't know if it's a Merlot or a Cab.
Right.
It is just a St. George Skouras. So
Skorus, yeah, there you go.
So if any of you know what this is like, I guess I'll tell you what I think it's like, which could be anything. Who knows with me. So we are having the chicken Slovaki with tzatziki sauce.
Yep.
And then you've got a block of cheese.
I have this, on the menu it said a griddled Greek cheese, and I thought, oh, is that like a grilled cheese sandwich?
Right.
And I said, no, it's cheese on the grill. And literally, they take a big hunk of cheese and they grill each side of it, and they top it off with pistachios, and they drizzle a little bit of honey on it.
Yeah, they were cooking the cheese on the flat top. So, you know, if cheese lovers, there you go. All right, so I know that this has always been a big hit with us, is the chicken Slovaki with tzatziki sauce, and we kind of split this up here. So this is always really good. So nice grilled chicken, pita bread with the tzatziki, you know, kind of like not like, I guess similar to a ranch dressing.
And I, by the way, am drinking the Butari Kretikos white.
Okay. Not bad. Dry. Fruity. Good. Goes good with this. It's not bad. It's not a clash.
Okay, so the cheese is cheese.
Can't go much further than that, guys. It's cheese.
It's a big block of cheese, griddled up. The pistachios are nice little touch.
And as always, the chicken Slovakia delivers. Pita's nice and soft. Chicken's really flavorful. And that tzatziki sauce, oh man, so on point. Really, really good. Flavorful and really good.
So when we were picking up our food at the counter, the lady behind the counter said, "How are you doing?" And you had a great response. You remember what you said?
I do recall. I said, "Better and better each move."
Yeah, each time we go around to a booth, we're a little bit happier, as I'm sure you've noticed throughout the episode.
They have noticed, and they leave comments accordingly. Have you noticed? No.
I've noticed.
I hope you guys have noticed some changes to the blog. We now have a bit more interactive comments. So rather than emailing you about your comments and whatnot, we're actually commenting to your comments, and we're actually going to make Ken an admin this time around. So he'll be able to comment on your comments. So as you leave comments, if you ask questions, we're able to post an answer to your question. And then if you're the one who particularly left that comment, that response will go directly back to the email address that you entered when you did that. So we're doing that. I hope by now you've seen the new opening with Travel with Rick. Andrew, awesome
Great
job.
job.
Really, I love that. Everyone I've showed it to prior to it going live just absolutely loved it. Andrew did a fantastic job on that. I just really love it because now I don't have to go through the "Hi, and welcome to this week's episode of Travel with Rick." I get to say, "Hey, we're here in Epcot this week." So that's really cool, and we really like that. And we're always working to make improvements like that to the blog. And you know, the blog's been around for 3 years now. You know, it's amazing. And a lot of you guys have been watching the blog for 3 years now. And you know what? We love you watching the blog, but get up off the couch, get off your chair, and come down to Florida and enjoy food and wine with us.
Absolutely. We would love to see you here. Tag along with us.
Oh, yeah.
You know, wouldn't that be great? We'll have a band of merry followers.
And I think there's a travel agency out there. Oh, yeah, Kingdom Magic Vacations, my real job, best job ever, I might say, is just more than willing and actually so excited about helping you guys plan a Disney vacation. So contact them, 866-972-6244. Drop us an email. Contact one of our travel specialists. They'll be more than happy to help you plan a trip to this magical place. You need to be here. Enjoying what we're enjoying, right?
Absolutely.
This is so awesome.
And it would be so much better to have some friends with us.
It would be. I'm having some friends with me, but
here, I'll trade you.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
You try some of this.
I'm actually just gonna have a little bite, and I'm gonna.
You gotta have that hat.
I'm gonna leave this for Andrew. Actually, our camera guy's working so hard, man.
All right, let me try the chicken.
Oh wow, fried cheese. Who knew? That's so cool. Don't know what to put on the menu? Just fry a piece of cheese, man. It's awesome.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so.
All right, what's our tally?
All right, so we got to Greece, had 49 bucks left.
Yep.
All right, so the chicken Slovakia, great deal at $4.25. The fried cheese.
$3.25.
Who knew?
Well, that's our job.
Right. We had to find out.
Trenches.
We had to find out.
Week after week, day after.
Right.
Well, you get one more here.
Yeah. All right. So the skouras was $3.25, and
Kritos?
The Kritos that Ken had is $3. That was a total of $13.75, one of our most affordable countries so far.
Yeah.
And that brings us with a whopping total for our last country of $35.25. I think we can do that.
I think we can.
I think we can do that. I think you guys should come with us and check it out. Come along.
Let's go. All right, Rick, we are here in Canada.
Wow, here we are in Canada.
From
it's
Greece
really
to
awesome.
Canada. Boom.
Yeah, just like that.
Just like that.
It feels like we were just on that side of the table, now we're on this one.
I don't know
Imagine
why.
that.
It's just the magic of Disney.
Yeah, it is the magic of Disney. You know, it's a cool promenade. It's a very short lap around here. I mean, you can go from Mexico to Greece, even the country of cheese we have found.
We have found out there's a cheese country.
Who knew?
Or at least a booth that has it.
Yeah, cheese. But I know this was one of our favorites from last year.
Yes.
Was the barley, the salmon with the barley.
It is a maple and moosehead beer glazed salmon with a barley salad.
Yeah, which looks just amazing. And I have a sausage with a potato thingy here. It's a spicy sausage.
It's a chipotle sausage.
Chipotle.
Yeah, with
indicates
the
the spice.
sweet corn polenta.
The sweet corn polenta.
You're diving right in.
Well, what
All
I'm doing is splitting here for my
Oh,
dear friend.
okay, all right.
I'm just preparing for my dear friend
All
here.
right, I'll do the same.
And,
There you go.
and let's talk about the wine here. I know you chose to have.
Yes. You know, sadly, there was a great loss in the world with Steve Jobs passing, and Canada has a sparkling cider apple wine made from 100% Macintosh apples.
Wow.
And look at that pour. That's a pretty good pour.
It is a pretty stiff pour.
So in honor of Steve Jobs, since he named the Macintosh after the apple.
And actually, I should have gotten a glass of the apple wine. I'm still just kind of nursing my Greek red wine here to go with the sausage. So cheers. Cheers to Steve Jobs.
Thank you, Steve.
Definitely gave us a legacy of just, I mean, he touched, whether you're PC or Mac, doesn't matter.
Everybody.
He touched everybody. So just incredibly brilliant.
iPhones, iPads, Macs, I mean,
and
everything.
Pixar Studios.
Pixar.
If it were not for Steve Jobs, we wouldn't have Toy Story, folks.
Right, exactly.
I mean, you know, so just an amazing, amazing guy, an amazing loss. And I know you're a huge Mac guy.
I am.
So cheers, Steve. We appreciate everything you've done so much, and we'll miss you. So we're going to dive right into the sausage, I think.
And I'll try my salmon here. Just like last year. Does not disappoint.
And the grilled sausage is very, very good. A little spicy. The polenta is awesome. It's got some roasted onions and garlic in there.
Is that an onion? That looks awesome right there.
Yeah, it does look awesome. Really, really good. That polenta is awesome. Loving the sausage. Of course, you guys know I do love sausage. So.
By the way, the wine is Nadige Bubble is the name of the wine.
Okay.
It's French-Canadian.
And again, I'm teasing a little bit on our budget here, saving our budget, which we're doing very well on, and having some Greek wine from our last stop. It's not a bad combination, actually. All right, so I'm gonna try this.
This might take best in show for our episode.
All right. I love salmon. Oh, wow. Dive in.
You just cut off a piece of that.
Oh, yeah.
We share, folks.
We do. This is Travel with Rick. We're all friends here. And this salmon is just incredible. It really is. We had some fantastic salmon. We went to Alaska this year and went to Vancouver on Disney Cruise Line. And this salmon is every bit as good as that.
That's got a little heat in there. That chipotle, it's nice.
Yeah, they don't call it spicy sausage for nothing, man. All right, grab some of this polenta salad here. I know this was really, this was a hit last year.
Right?
Oh, wow.
Right?
Yeah, that is so good. That is awesome. I'm having a little quick bite of that. Dig that.
Yeah, more,
that's good. No, that is really, really good. Excellent. So I think you're right. I think for this episode, definitely that salmon and yeah, that's really good. Of course, now that fried cheese thing we had in Greece. Nice.
So on our trip today, I'm full.
Dude, I am mega full. I think it was that lobster fisherman's pie thing that pushed me over the edge, man. That thing was mega, mega big. I should have shared mine with Andrew. Of course, I don't think anybody was wanting to share that one.
Right.
All right, so when we got here, we were 35.25 with one country to go.
Right.
And
so the apple cider, the Macintosh cider was
our tribute to Steve.
Our tribute to Steve was $5.75.
Right. The salmon was $4.50.
$4.50. I think that's a steal.
That is a steal. And
the spicy sausage was
$4.
$4. Okay.
So total for this country was $14.25. Off of our $35.25 start, we have a whopping $21 left.
What's next?
Well, you know, every year I think there's like 30,000 cups of cheddar cheese soup sold. And cheddar cheese soup is a staple from Le Cellier, which is the restaurant in Canada that's here year-round. And we did not try the cheddar cheese soup. I think maybe we'll have to take our 21 bucks and go back and try some of that.
Some more? Okay.
Try some of that. I tell you, that Riesling over in Germany, dude, You know, like the salmon took best in show here. I think that was some of the best wine I've had today. That was really, really good.
I'm ready for a red myself.
Yeah, see, I've had a couple of reds, so. All right, well, Ken, we got 21 bucks left, and we still got time here. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna get more at some point.
I think we should. I think we should try something else. All right, so let's do a quick recap. We hit 5 countries. We had, I don't know how many entrees. At least we had like 10 entrees.
Yep,
and I know we had at least 10 glasses. Well, 9, because I didn't have 8 glasses of wine. Yeah. So we had several glasses of wine, you know, and we did it for a fairly reasonable amount. Yeah. So let's think about what some of the highlights were. I know for me, Germany, I had a QBA Sellback that was $2.75. That was a great wine, and that was a nice pour. We talked about some of the pours being heavy on, right?
Yeah.
And so that was a good pour of wine, and one of the best tasting wines of the day, right?
It was. And then I had, I think my favorite was the Australian Chardonnay.
Okay.
For $2.50.
$2.50, right? So we saw wines range all the way up from $2.50, $2.75, up into the $4, even $5 range, I think, in Canada, right?
Yeah, certainly you can get up there if you want something really, really nice.
And then food items, we saw anywhere from, I guess, around $3 or so. My favorite, I think, for the day was the pretzel roll and the sausage, and that was $4.50 in Germany.
Good. That was really
That was awesome.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the salmon.
Yeah.
That salmon with,
awesome.
the barley, oh my God.
That barley salad was pretty kicking.
It just works all around, and that was only $4.50.
It was nice. So I mean, there's something here for every budget. You can come here, have lunch. You know, if you don't want to spend a lot around food and wine, just come and enjoy the day here. Maybe have lunch before you get here and pick up a few entrees around. Or you can come like us with $100 on your gift card, and we made it around to 5 countries, had lots of different samples, and still didn't spend our $100 for the day. So I mean, you could come here easily on $25 or $50 and have a nice time around the World Showcase, right?
Absolutely, without a doubt.
Have a good day here.
Yeah, so it doesn't need to be expensive. You can do it on a budget easy.
Yeah, and I mean, it's one time a year. I mean, it's 6 weeks, but for most people, they're going to come down. It's a one-time trip. I know we're here several times. I know. But you know, we do it for the fans. We do for our friends on Travel with Rick. We have to do that. And we so enjoy it. I mean, our goal this year, for the first time ever, we're going to hit every booth around World Showcase. So we've got it all lined up. We've got it all figured out so that by the end of the, I want to say the end of the conference, by the end of the festival in mid-November, we're going to hit every booth here. We're going to sample something from every booth and let you guys know what was here. So I've had a blast, man, today here with you. Always one of my favorite things to do. During World Showcase with my good friend Rhino Ken, and doing it for you guys, you know, and letting you guys in on what we sample. It's just a lot of fun, right?
Absolutely, and as always, yes, it's always great to be there. RhinoWineGear.com offering 13% discount.
Yep, just for you guys. And please visit Ken's site for all your wine accessories, all your wine fun needs.
And that code is FW13.
FW13. Right. Andrew will link everything up below.
And of course, not only do you get a discount on your purchase, all of a percentage of our proceeds go help save the Rhino, save the Rhino International .org.
So you're doing good around the world.
Absolutely.
You're getting great gifts for you and your family, and you're saving some money for you as well. So it's a win-win-win. So it's just a good thing all around. Yeah, and that's important. So it falls right into the whole Disney conservation thing. So
absolutely,
real cool thing to do. All right, so let's wrap it up. You know how it works. Question of the week. They're going to leave a comment below. We're going to monitor your questions like never before. Hope you guys are enjoying that. And go.
Question of the week. Okay. Well, obviously we talked about the Steve Jobs tribute with the sparkling 100% Macintosh apple wine, sparkling wine that we have. So in that same vein, what is your favorite Pixar movie?
Yeah, who, if it weren't for Steve Jobs, we would not have Toy Story.
That's right.
So what is your favorite Pixar movie? Leave a comment below. You guys know we love hearing from you. We love you following us around World Showcase. We love bringing these episodes to you. And we look forward to seeing you right back here on another episode of Travel with Rick real soon. So long, everybody.
Cheers.